All right, I got some news for you, and I'm going to explain this, and you can disagree or agree. But everybody that is gung ho with Trump, and I voted for him, but you have to understand something that's coming down the pipe that's going to cost you a lot of money. You know, we can change words, but in the end, it all comes down to taxes. Donald Trump is saying when he comes in the office on January 20th that he's going to charge China 60% tariff, which is a tax. 25% to Canada, 25% to Mexico. Anything that's imported from these countries, the price goes up. Now he's saying that he wants them to lock down on the drugs that are coming across the border because fentanyl stuff is killing the Americans. It sounds good. It looks good. Because then he also says, well, we do the tariff. If you don't make the item here, then you pay the tariffs. If you don't want to pay the tariff, then make the item here. A lot of American people are going, Trump, Trump, Trump. Let's create more jobs. That's not going to create more jobs. Let's understand something. When minimum wage is $5 an hour, and then we say, well, it's not a living wage. We need to up that to $10 an hour. Does the person making $10 an hour benefit? Or does it mean we all just pay more? You see, when you up it to $10 an hour, the company, like McDonald's, Burger King, and so on, they just raise the price. They make you, the consumer, pay that $10 an hour. Well, then the person that's making the $10 an hour says, oh, great. But now when they go spend that $10 an hour to buy things like their hamburger or other things, they actually are not making more money. Because not only did the hamburgers go up in price, but then rent went up, gas went up, everything went up. So really, you took it from 5, you took it to 10, but nothing changed. The guy that paid more, the middle income guy, he paid more because he didn't get no raise. So that's usually how it works when they raise the minimum wage, right? Well, this tariff, tax, is the same. Right now on Walmart, you can buy knives like this for $5. They're very well made. For $5, it's unbelievable. Obviously, it came from China. This one here was almost 30. Very well made knife, super sharp. I mean, everything about this knife is just impressive. I'll have a link to this one at the bottom. Let's look at OLED. Okay, I've got this, so it snaps on my vest. I got a floodlight. I can have my camera. I can record. I mean, amazing. This was about $30. Then they sent me a free gift, another little flashlight, if you actually go to their website and buy it. How about this? I did a video on this, just my last video. This is handmade. It came out of Ukraine. Great the way it's made. $100. Now this, if you know it or not, this here would be an import. So if the import is a 30% tariff, well, instead of $100, you're going to pay $130, right? All these products are going to go up in price. Let's take the stones I have on the table I use for sharpening. It's a Shafton stone, I believe that's what it is. Yeah, Shafton. Those are Shafton stones, and they're also made in Japan. That would be an import. You have no idea how many things are imported into the U.S. And when Donald Trump takes office on January 20th, he is going to start charging imports on everything. It's a tax. I don't know where he's getting his idea. Maybe he just understands golf courses and real estate. I don't know. But as soon as you add a tariff, a tax, well, guess who pays it? We do. It is not going to create more jobs in the U.S. Okay, it's not going to do that. What's going to happen is it's going to turn around and basically just charge us. Did you know who makes the best electric car in the world? Most people would say Elon Musk, but they would be lying. There's actually a company in China that you're going to start hearing the name of that makes the best electric car. They sell for $30,000. Now imagine if all of a sudden they put a 100% tariff on China. Well, you would give the manufacturing $30,000, and then you would have to give the U.S. government $30,000 to buy that car. So if you think about it, this is nothing more than a tax on the American people to give the U.S. government more money. And that's what's going on. It's a shakedown. Now, I'm all for in believing in proper people to run the country, but nobody's 100% perfect. And a lot of it is sleight of hand. So keep in mind, if you're all gung-ho for this tariff that Trump is yelling about, then be ready to pay more. If you think you're paying more for gas and more for groceries and stuff now, be ready to pay more. How much food is imported from different countries? Your groceries are going to go up. So if you're smart, go pick up some flip blades. Go to Amazon right now. You can get it for $10. Go spend $50. Get yourself 5 blades. Put them away. Go spend some money on Olight lights. Go spend some money on anything that's being imported right now. Because January 20th, it's all going up. And that's all there is to it. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. So open your eyes and start thinking about the tariff as a tax. And you're going to pay it. Can you imagine if all of a sudden some president said, we are going to up the taxes in this country 60%? You'd have a heart attack, wouldn't you? But that's exactly what has just been done. How much stuff do you think comes from China? Everybody says, oh, everything's made in China, right? That's a 60% tax, a tariff that he's implementing that's going to come in and kill us. Now, Canada's 25%, Mexico's 25%. I mean, that is not going to do anything. They're just going to up the prices of their tariffs to sell here, and we're going to pay. And that's it. And that's the way all taxes work. Whether they raise the minimum wage, whether they call it a tariff, I don't care. Call it habaloo. It really, really doesn't matter. But you, the American people, are about to get a 60% tax that you thought was just a tariff and you were fine. And you're not fine. You're in big, big trouble. You think you were having a hard time paying for groceries in the last couple of years? I got a big surprise for you. You're going to be tightening that belt a little tighter, and you're going to be in trouble. All because we decided to call it a tariff, when actually it's a tax on you. Catch you guys on the next one.